Hey Cowboys fans, we're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Dallas Cowboys. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. That way, you'll always stay in the loop and never miss any exclusive updates. For years, the issue of sunlight at AT&T Stadium has been a subject of debate within the NFL, yet Jerry Jones, the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, insists that it is not a significant problem. Despite numerous instances where the sunlight clearly affected the team's performance, Jones continues to downplay the situation. One memorable example was in Week 10, when CeeDee Lamb missed a potential touchdown pass from Cooper Rush due to the glare from the sun, an error that could have changed the game for the Cowboys. There was also the playoff game, where Cedric Wilson failed to catch a pass that was perfectly thrown, again due to the sun's interference. This issue is not new either. Back in the Dez Bryant era, the wide receiver even expressed frustration over the stadium's sunlight problem, calling for a solution. After the Week 10 game, CeeDee Lamb shared his frustration, saying he was 1,000% in favor of using curtains to block the sun at the stadium. Jerry Jones, in his typical sarcastic style, responded to reporters by asking if they wanted him to tear down the stadium, a reference to the fact that AT&T Stadium has used curtains for various other events, including WWE shows, NBA games, and concerts. Despite Lamb's clear support for a solution, Jones remains adamant that the issue is not a problem, continuing to brush off concerns raised by both players and fans alike. However, on Tuesday, a familiar voice from the past confirmed that the sunlight issue at AT&T Stadium is in fact a real concern. Kellen Moore, former Cowboys offensive coordinator and current Philadelphia Eagles offensive coordinator, spoke from personal experience. Moore acknowledged that the sunlight is a factor for all teams that play in Arlington, and that it can be challenging at times to navigate certain parts of the field. The sun plays a decent role, Moore said, adding that understanding how the sun affects specific areas of the field is crucial when making play calls. His comments, based on years of experience coaching with the Cowboys, highlighted that the issue is legitimate. Despite Moore's confirmation of the issue, Jerry Jones remains unconvinced, claiming that the sunlight actually serves as an advantage for the Cowboys. During a radio interview, Jones argued that the sun's position over the field is something the team has learned to deal with, and that their success in games affected by the sunlight proves that it benefits them. "We've won the majority of games affected by the sun," Jones confidently stated, emphasizing that the team has had success in these conditions. He even used Moore as an example of someone who knew how to manage the sunlight, suggesting that the former coordinator had prepared for it during his time in Dallas. It is hard to buy into the notion that the sunlight at AT&T Stadium provides a true advantage for the Cowboys, especially when considering the sporadic nature of the issue. Unlike iconic features of other sports venues, such as Fenway Park's Green Monster or the short right field porch at Yankee Stadium, the sunlight at AT&T Stadium is not a consistent or predictable advantage. The Cowboys only experience it a few times a year, and they do not even practice at the stadium on a regular basis. Therefore, it seems unlikely that the team could fully acclimate to it as a strategic advantage. Additionally, the sunlight at AT&T Stadium does not compare to the environmental factors other teams face when traveling to cities like Denver, where the high altitude can impact performance, or Miami, where the extreme heat early in the season is a significant challenge. Teams playing in Green Bay or other cold-weather cities also contend with the extreme cold, yet those conditions are seen as more of a natural part of the game. The sunlight at AT&T Stadium, on the other hand, remains a rare and unpredictable factor that, despite Jones' claims, does not seem to offer the Cowboys a real competitive edge. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Dallas Cowboys. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. In a surprising twist of fate, Ezekiel Elliott's career is once again on the line with the Dallas Cowboys. After a turbulent journey, including a release and a brief stint with the New England Patriots, the seasoned running back rejoined the Cowboys in 2024 on a one-year contract. However, despite his undeniable talent and past glory, the question on everyone's mind is, will Elliott stay with the Cowboys beyond this season? A deeper look into his current situation reveals that his future in Dallas might not be as secure as some hope. Elliott, who was once considered the backbone of the Cowboys offense, has faced increasing challenges over the last few seasons. His 2023 performance with the Patriots, where he logged 642 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns, was respectable but far from his prime years. His resurgence with Dallas in 2024 has seen glimpses of his old self, but he is now fighting for relevance on a team that is rapidly evolving. The Cowboys' offense is increasingly focused on newer weapons, with the spotlight shifting to their young star quarterback and offensive line. At 29 years old, Elliott finds himself in the unfamiliar position of having to prove his worth again. While his leadership and goal line prowess remain key assets, he had a touchdown and 2 catches in the 2024 season opener. His diminishing role in the offense raises questions about his long-term viability with the Cowboys. The NFL is a league that values youth and speed, and Elliott's struggles to keep pace with these trends have been well documented. Could this be the last chapter of his storied career in Dallas? Rumors swirl that the Cowboys may look elsewhere for a running back who can contribute more consistently and potentially provide a higher ceiling. With young talents emerging from the draft and free agency, the front office might be preparing to part ways with the veteran if they believe his impact has waned too much. Elliott, for his part, has shown glimpses of greatness, but it remains to be seen if he can maintain his place on the roster or if the Cowboys will decide that a change is needed. Despite the questions surrounding his future, Ezekiel Elliott's qualities as a player remain undeniable. One of his greatest strengths is his vision on the field. Elliott has an innate ability to read defenses, find gaps, and make split-second decisions that allow him to break through even the toughest defensive lines. His patience behind the line of scrimmage, waiting for holes to open up, combined with his explosive burst once he sees an opportunity, has made him one of the most effective running backs in the league, especially in short-yardage situations. Another key attribute that has defined Elliott's career is his durability and toughness. Over his 8 seasons in the NFL, he has consistently been a workhorse for whichever team he has played for. Elliott's physicality as a runner has allowed him to thrive in heavy contact situations, often breaking tackles and pushing through defenders to gain extra yards. This toughness also shows in his mental game. He's shown resilience and determination, particularly during seasons when his performance was questioned, always managing to bounce back stronger. Elliott is also an excellent pass catcher out of the backfield, which adds a versatile dimension to his game. While his rushing stats have stolen the spotlight in the past, his ability to contribute in the passing game has been crucial in keeping defenses on their toes. Whether it's in the flat, on screens, or running short routes, Elliott's hands and route-running ability allow him to be a dual threat. In fact, in the 2023 season with the Patriots, he finished with over 300 receiving yards, proving that he can still be a valuable asset in more than just the ground game. Lastly, Elliott's leadership and experience are invaluable qualities that cannot be overlooked. Having played in numerous high-pressure games, including the playoffs, he brings a level of maturity to the locker room that younger players can learn from. His experience in key moments, especially his ability to punch the ball in during crucial short-yardage situations, makes him an important asset for any team. While his role may have evolved, there's no doubt that Elliott's leadership and on-field presence remain a critical part of any offense he is a part of. As we await more answers, one thing is clear: Ezekiel Elliott's future in Dallas hangs in the balance. Fans of the Cowboys, eager for a Super Bowl run, will be keeping a close eye on his performance this season. Will Elliott prove his doubters wrong and solidify his place in the Cowboys' future? Or will he be another piece of a franchise constantly looking to adapt and evolve? Only time will tell, but this is a storyline worth watching as it continues to unfold. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Dallas Cowboys, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. We always look forward to your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.